What's going on, guys? Welcome back to an absolute fantastic e-commerce related, dropshipping related video. I'm here with one of my clients. He's 16 years old, Esteban, and I took him from 0 to 10K a month, and then from 10K a month, he became a one-on-one client of mine, and I took him from 10K a month all the way to 100,000 Canadian dollars a month, which is what, like 85,000?
Yeah, something like this.
85,000 US dollars a month at only 16 years old. So today I'm gonna be doing a little bit of an interview with him, kind of a case study, whatever you want to call it, in this fantastic Los Angeles, Hollywood Hills house that we're staying in right now. So give everybody a little bit of an introduction. How the fuck did you go from a little village in Canada to Los Angeles? How'd you fly out here? How'd you find me? How'd you meet me? All this kinds of stuff. Give everybody a little introduction.
All right, so I just turned 17 years old, so I started ecom. I was 13 years old, doing all this kind of stuff. I was in the ecom space, I was doing like $0. I was investing like 2K, crazy money on the courses, was making no money. So so the 13 years old to basically like 15 or 16, I was making no money, trying to figure that out. I just fail, and then I just was scrolling on YouTube, then find a video of Smith. So I was like, I need to join his course, his belief, his mindset. I was like, I agreeing with all he was saying. So I was like, I need to join this. So I ended up joining DRM. I've been there for like 2 months, taking all what he was saying, all in note, like in my fucking like wall.
This guy, you could tell when somebody's a fucking killer. So this guy would join the calls. And even when he was at school, like his camera would be on walking down the hallway and everything. And this guy would basically join the calls and he would show us his wall. And with each day, he would watch a new module in one of the Mindset Mastery course, which in my personal opinion is one of the most fantastic pieces of info product ever touched the industry. But that's a different story. Basically, this guy would join every single call and you can just get that vibe when somebody's a fucking killer. And I got that vibe from this guy. He joined the calls and he would show us his wall. It was just page on page on page of DRM notes. And it was just the notes. And he would staple these to his wall. And he would turn around and behind his laptop, all you would just see is writing. It looked like a fucking insane asylum. It's like if a schizophrenic dropshipper got released from does that make sense? This guy was just fucking crushing it. So my bad to cut you off, but continue.
Everything. Yeah, so I write off everything, like everything he said, like in the course was writing everything. So it kind of gave me I don't know how to call it, but I was really focused on that shit. I was doing everything he said. So I was testing some product. After like 3 to 4 product, it's my first winner that actually Smith gave in the course. So he gave me the product. I just ordered it from Amazon and things like this. And after, a couple of...
Just a little bit lower.
Yeah. So after a couple of days with the product, was already making 20K views. And a month after that was hitting the first 10K month. So like 3 months or something in DRM was crazy.
So this guy, I remember, because what I'll do inside of my school community is if I find like winning products, I'll obviously do 30 seconds of my due diligence and I'll find like the creative and the website for it. So I found this product on YouTube Shorts, funnily enough, and I don't scroll on YouTube Shorts, but it just came up on my YouTube feed as like the YouTube Shorts carousel, and I clicked on it. I was like, wow, this is a fantastic product, and there's only like 13,000 likes on it, which for YouTube Shorts is not that much. So what I did is I basically just downloaded the video, or I saved the video link. I went to their website, copied the website link as well, threw it in DRM. I was like, hey, and this is what I do with a lot of products. I was like, hey guys, if anybody wants to run this product, feel free. And this guy decided to take it, and we actually had another guy did the same thing, and he got 10 million views on a TikTok, who's actually coming over right now as well. But so this guy basically went from 0 to 10K a month, and I believe, what was it, 30 days or something?
Yeah.
So
like fucking
30 days around?
Yeah.
Shorter?
No, it was like around 30 days.
Around 30, a little more?
It was short, like
around there.
Joined and after
so we'll say like 5 weeks, I guess, conservatively. So he went from 0 to 10K a month in 40 days, let's just say, and then went from 10K a month. As soon as he hit 10K a month, he started working with me one-on-one, and I took this guy from 10K a month all the way to $97,000 Canadian in how long? 3 months?
Yeah, something
4
like
months.
This. Yeah,
around that time period. And this guy crushed it. 17 million views, 40 million views overall. What's the most viewed reel you got?
145 million views.
Fuck, dog.
It was crazy.
145 million views on Instagram organic.
Was it in 30 million views, 20 million views, like everything was popping up.
Really?
Like with the fucking like effect, you said like at the start it's like this, you work hard, you
Compound,
put all,
bro, it's slow and then all of a sudden it goes crazy.
You put all the input without seeing any output.
Right.
Then like the most people like,
put the mic a little further. I don't want it to be too loud.
The most person like quit like after, putting so much input and seeing no output. But you need to put so much input before like, seeing the biggest output. Then, everything compound and then it's go crazy.
100%.
Yeah.
What's the biggest mistake you see somebody? Let's say somebody was starting out. Let's say your first week of doing organic. Like, let's say your first week in DM. What was the biggest mistake or the one thing that would have made you see results quicker?
I was putting the energy, like all my work in the wrong shit. Like, it's really important to, focusing on the right shit, because like at 13 years old and things like this, I was focusing only on the website. I was not, doing, the marketing correctly, all the thing like this. So I was focusing all my energy on the thing that, bring me no sales. So that's why I will say focus on the right stuff and get someone who's better than you. Watch the videos, join his course. Smith is there. You can join.
Okay.
But you need to have a guy who is better than you. I learn from his mistake and don't waste 3 years.
100%.
Yeah.
This is something that I heard, and I said this a lot of the time, especially for when people are new to any business. I say you don't know better. But the biggest thing that I've heard recently that put it into a better phrase was, beginners have the biggest egos possible. Beginners think they know everything. They're so ignorant. They have egos. It's absolutely insane. When you're starting a business, you don't know fucking shit. And I remember when I was starting out e-com, when I was starting out running an agency, I was like, oh, I know, I'm the shit. I know everything. I made $1,000 in a month. Like, I'm that fucking guy. When I wasn't. And at the end of the day, I just got lucky because I was working so hard. I didn't really know how, and I didn't know, the philosophy behind how I actually made the money. So I wasn't necessarily able to replicate it. So kind of like that really good, beginners have the biggest egos. So what was everybody's probably watching this and they're probably doing organic as well. They're probably in the same, niche of organic YouTube dropshipping, whatever.
Yeah.
So what was the one thing that got your videos to hit 9 figures, multi 8 figures?
Yeah, so you need to find like a framework of like you good at it. So you put like 3 videos a day and more, like quality videos, and then like you just test so much framework, like what it work, what doesn't work, and after a certain time you will know what does great views. Then you just copy this framework. Once you got a viral vid that you like found the framework for this vid, you just copy the framework again and again, and it will keep going viral because Instagram is crazy. You just gotta find those framework. Then you have 5 different framework of video and just keep reposting them and like doing like videos like keep like in the same like just like
100%. I mean, I definitely kind of see that with Instagram is people don't really people are not only are the creatives bad, they kind of have an account health issue. So when it comes to like actually making the creatives, not only are the creatives one-dimensional, there's no story. Like I literally was saying this in all the DRM calls for the past 3 days. I kept telling everybody, all the guys that were again, I was like, this creative is so one-dimensional. When somebody double taps, it's 2 motions. They have to have an incentive. You have to give them a story, a controversy, an emotion, whether that be, because people think it's just sadness to make an emotion. No, people can be angry. People can feel sad for you. People can feel, grief. So it's like, when you see something, you really need to give people a reason to actually double tap on the video, because you're watching this video. If you're still watching this video and if you're going to comment on this video, that's because we either gave you a value or sparked an emotion amongst you to where you're actually going to take that action, do, the extra input of typing on your laptop, keyboard, phone, whatever device you're using. So That's the biggest thing I see, and especially testing people. Like organic is very similar to paid ads. So people don't understand the benefits of testing hooks, testing hook videos of using. Okay, my video did well, but I used different copy, so maybe it was just the video, the first 2-second clip that I used at the start. Let me test that with different videos at the end. So a lot of the times, you can get one viral video, but if you build off of that viral video, you can get 3 to even 5 times more of the views. And also with reposting videos on my personal Instagram, at RealSmithReese, by the way, I had to quick plug it. But on my personal Instagram, I got a video of mine that did 10 million views.
I've seen it. Yeah, you just flip the...
So I got a video of mine that did 10 million views, and all I did was change the metadata the slightest. If you don't know what metadata is, it's basically just what the social media algorithms to use to tell what a video, like which video is which video. So it's like the pixels, the framing, whatever. So I used that video, posted it, 10 million views. Okay, fantastic. I took the video, duplicated it in my camera roll, mirrored it, turned the brightness down 2 points, re-uploaded it, 7 million views. So that's what people don't understand, is that Instagram is still really solid, especially with reposting, and the conversion rate is insane. The longevity with Instagram is fantastic, and especially with TikTok Shop not wanting to push dropshippers anymore, because obviously the TikTok Shop incentive is kind of fucked, because if I was selling shoes and then some guy walked into my shoe store trying to resell my own shoes, I'd be pretty fucking pissed off. So that's kind of what, TikTok is going through with dropshippers on their platform. But yeah, so if you, like I said, if you were starting, like you said, the biggest thing was was just finding a framework and sticking to it for the videos, right?
Yeah.
What is the most amount of money that you made in a day?
In a day was like a month ago. I was pulling 7K days, Canadian dollars, 7.5K days.
I think it was like 4 days in a row. How many days was it?
Yeah. So in a week, I made I think it was like $45,000 in a week.
Dog, I remember that.
It was crazy. That was like my followers. You see my followers, like we did a small interview. It was like 45K.
Yeah.
And 3 days ago was like
100K.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy hit 100K on his organic page than I did on my personal brand page, bro.
That's crazy.
This guy's nuts. Yeah. But I mean, obviously, like we can't really keep dragging this out. We got to save a lot of the sauce for the DRM boys. But what if you could tell everybody watching, because chances are, this is like 15-year-old you watching this video right now. So if you could tell anybody, maybe somebody's been working for a year straight and they haven't had a single piece of tangible proof that this shit is possible, what would you tell them?
I will tell them to get someone who's better than you first, because you will make so much mistakes. It will take you year without having a great mentor. So I will say, find someone you like the mindset and everything like this. Then follow all what he said. Okay, go join call with him and everything like this. So then you will see success so fast if you really listen to him and you apply every word he said. You need to work hard. Don't expect just to join and he will do it for you. That's not how it works. You really need to do it, and he will say all the shit you need to do, and then you will start seeing your first sale. Then after your first sale, I feel like you just need a sell to really say I can make money off of this.
100%.
So one sell, it's all the motivation you need to follow up 10Ks and everything.
Yeah.
Because I was hitting my first sell, fucking a month later was already at 10K. Then another month was 100K. So it's crazy how things go.
I mean, people don't understand. It only, I say this to all the DRM guys, it takes one video to change your life. And that one video, that momentum, is like a good saying. One of my mentors told me, he goes, "You're never tired when you're winning." So it's of course you're going to have the ups and downs. You're going to have really good weeks in business, and you're also going to have really down weeks. You can't really expect to if you make, for example, 40, because you're not making 40,000 a week, but you did 40,000 in a week. It would be completely asinine for you to think that you're going to pull 40. Obviously, you can push for that, but it'd be stupid for you to think that you're going to do $40,000 every single week, back to back to back to back to back. Yeah. But you've probably had weeks where you've made no money. I've had weeks where I've made no money, especially when I was starting out. So it's really stupid to think that with the ups are going to be what's the word for it? It's asinine to think that with the ups are going to be reliably up. Let's say it's stupid to think you're going to do 40K every single week without dropping a dime, and it's stupid to think that you're going to make no money every single week without going up $1. So it's just understanding that everything fluctuates. With spikes, you're going to have dips, and with dips, you're going to have spikes. With plateaus, the only way is to go up. So That's kind of the best way to put it. I mean, like, the game has changed. I want you guys to understand this shit is possible. This guy pulled up outside of my house with a private driver after taking his parents out to Malibu. I was able to meet this guy's parents. This guy pulls up to my house. He pulled up. We had a fantastic. I'll throw clips up. I took this guy on a helicopter. I took him shopping. I got him a private driver. I picked him up from the airport. It was a good ass day. This online business stuff is possible. And here's a good saying. If you think it's impossible, you won't even fucking try. I had a guy who was like, dude, there's no way it's da-da-da-da. And I was like, if you think it's impossible, you're not even going to try. And it's so true. If you think, obviously, flight is pretty much impossible. But if I jumped off this balcony, I'm probably going to have a better chance of flying as if I thought flying was possible. I'll probably hit the ground a little slower than the guy who probably thought he was going to die. So just understand that this online stuff is it's insane. The opportunities here are absolutely, I can't even put it into words how fucking crazy this stuff is. Because 2 years ago, I was sitting in the back of English in my high school watching Iman Gadzhi podcast with $70 in my bank account. And now I'm chilling, I'm mansion hopping, going from villa to villa to villa to villa, flying clients out. We're getting crazy fucking results. So just please understand that it is possible, and it's just about giving it time. People don't give it time. They're stuck in the gray area. I like using that term a lot because it's so true. People, they're working on outgrowing their old friends from their hometown, but they're not successful enough to hang out with the people they want to hang out with. So you're kind of left alone in a weird position to where you can't really hang out with the people you want. So just understand that in due time, you will see results. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And you can't be focused on the when. Understand that. So without further ado, if you guys want to join DRM, which took it from 0 to 10K a month, in how long?
Fucking like 2 months.
In like 2 months.
Yeah.
Link will be at the top of the description. If you want to work one-on-one with me, which took him from 10K a month to 100K a month, pretty much 97 in what, like 4 months?
Yeah.
Then I'll book it. You can book a call down below as well. My Instagram is @RealSmithReese. Feel free to drop a sub. Feel free to join the Discord as well. I don't know if I'm going to link that. You might just have to look for it for my older videos. I don't really know. But thank you so much for watching. Remember, this shit is fucking possible.
It's possible,
and without
guys.
further ado, guys, have an absolute blessed day.
Ciao.